What's going on, Vape Nation? Job 131 Vapes is here. Today I'm also doing a review on the Skorite Dark Knight clone, or Sir Lancelot. Okay, as you can see. So I can say that right now it does hit pretty damn hard. But I'm gonna take it apart and show you the ins and outs and the zoomed in view. And after that I'll vape it and I'll tell you what I like and what I don't like. So keep watching. Alright, here we are in the zoomed in view of the Dark Knight clone from Skorite. So the box it came in. So I guess it's your typical nondescript clone box. So you open it up, and inside you get your Dark Knight clone. You can see Sir Lancelot. It's copper. Serial number is 1892. Alright, don't mind me, that's me. It's pretty nice. I haven't used this yet, but so this is a true unboxing. But let's go over it piece by piece. And yeah. So we'll take a look at the top cap first. You can see looks like it's brass. Let it chip or scratch. Not just some lint. Copper 510 pin. Machining looks pretty good. You do feel the edges though, but it's not terrible. It's actually pretty good, as you can see. A little bit rough right there. So that's okay. The threads. That dirty, or that, yeah, it's a little bit rough on the machining over here, or the paint. Over there on this edge here. See the Delrin, and looks to be a floating 510 pin and an adjustment for battery rattle. So that's a top cap. I have a separate tube. Guess this will do 18350, 18650, 18500. A little bit dirty, or maybe it's just me, Bettina. The paint seems pretty good. I don't know how durable it is as of yet, but we'll see. A smaller tube, I guess, for a kick or possibly one of the connectors. Paint goes a little bit over, so you don't see that copper seam, which is kind of nice. Instead of doing it over here, not really, but you know, we'll check it out. We'll see how that works. You have your main tube, I guess, and I can't really say that's engraving per se. It might just be like a, well, I guess it is engraving. You can feel it, but it just might be slight just through the paint. I'm not too sure if it actually gets into the copper itself, but it feels okay. It's not the deepest, but it'll do, I guess. You have your two decorative grooves. You see the copper, and again, the serial number is 1892. A little bit dirty on the inside. I don't know what that is. Actually, that's the air hole. That's alright. Venting hole. But yeah, that's the main section. And finally, you have your switch. Throw looks to be a little bit high for my taste, but it should be fine. I think on the original, or the real Dark Knight, this is an engraving. I don't believe this is engraving. I think it's just, I believe it's just notched in somehow, or that might just be a sticker. There's some kind of sticker. It doesn't really feel like engraving. Might just be paint, silkscreen. But whatever. Locking switch. Our locking ring. Locked. Unlocked. And like I said, throw looks a little bit high, but I'll try it out. A copper pin. Delrin on the outside, or Delrin right there, which is pretty good. You have your bottom of the button. And again, I believe it's copper. And then this is just the paint, the black parts. But I believe that's a brass insert though. And then I think that's etched. But it looks pretty good. We'll say it does look pretty good. See if I can get this switch open. Big 510 connection. Oh, that's nice. You can see it's not round, so there should be no loosening up. Take it off. It is a spring, but as you can see, it's like a oblong or oval kind of shape, and just fits in there pretty nicely. I guess that's paint on the bottom, I'm assuming. And that piece is brass. Alright, so you just put it together, put the spring, and fit it through, I believe. There you go. You take your screw. And you screw that back together. And that's that. So just to show you different configurations, that is the Dark Knight in the 18350 mode. Not too bad. And that's the Dark Knight in the 18500 mode. Fairly small, fairly small. So by the looks of it, I believe it'll do 18650 with a kick, or 18500 with a kick. You gotta adjust the battery out, but you can. So that's an 18650 mode. That's not bad. I mean, it's standard, pretty standard. A little bit, maybe a little bit longer. It does look pretty badass. So what we'll do is we'll go out to the other view and I'll vape it and I'll tell you what I like and what I don't like. So please keep watching. Alright, that was a zoomed in view of the Skorite Dark Knight clone. What I like about this mech is that it definitely hits hard. It's actually, it hits pretty damn hard. Secondly, I definitely like the look. And as you can see, it's black with the copper accents and the brass accents. It looks pretty cool. I really like the look on this mech. Last thing, I really like the switch. I mean, even though the throw is a little high for me, the fact that there's no twist or turn because of the way that it's shaped inside, I mean, it's solid. I mean, it works every time. What I don't like about it, I wish the engraving was deeper. It seems a little bit light for me.
I also made a mistake on here. It's not a sticker, it's actually a light laser etching, but it's very, very light. The second thing I don't like is that I've only had this for about a week. The paint, and again, I guess it's difficult for the black mods or mechs to hold its color. I guess we're seeing little speckles of copper seeping through, and it's only been a week, so I mean, take it for what it is. Again, it does look good when you buy it. Maybe down the line, if and when the paint starts chipping off, we'll see what it looks like. But what I also like about this, before I forget, is the build quality is really good. This is actually my first Skorite clone. Threads are pretty good, are actually really good. The look of it, everything fits together nice. Switch works fantastic. I have no complaints in regards to that, so that's a definite plus. So, bottom line is, would I buy this? Well, yeah, I bought it. I got it for $48 Canadian. Again, from my boy Kamuri101 on whackedoutesig.ca. And again, check his Facebook, Kamuri Vapes. Yeah, I picked this up for $48 Canadian. Would I buy it again? I think it's a good deal because it definitely hits hard. The look of it is fantastic if you like this look. Build quality is pretty good with the exception of the paint, but again, I don't know if that's just some kind of, it's a hard thing to replicate or what have you, but yeah, I gotta say, this is actually a pretty good clone. So yeah, I definitely buy it again. And again, it hits hard, definitely. So, other than that, this is Job 131 Vape saying, keep your wicks wet and thanks for watching.